Heyo, my Planet Coaster friends, Johnny5 Alive here, and Happy New Year, everyone. First video of 2018, and it's going to be another awesome year for Planet Coaster, and we're going to kick things off with the Movie Coaster Contest results video. Quick recap for everybody that may just be tuning in now. This contest was who could make the best themed movie around a Riddler-style blueprint. So we were looking for compact footprints, nicely compact coaster, built with all the scenery and decorations. We weren't necessarily looking to see who could recreate the best movie experience. This was not a movie recreation or storytelling contest. It was more of a decorative movie-based contest. So we want to see a really nice coaster with really good theming that represents the movie in the best way possible. So the way this video is going to be structured, guys, is we're going to go over the top 3 winners of every category, starting from the beginners, the builders, the advanced builders, and then the experts, masters, and legends were all clumped together in one final category. So there will be 3 winners for every bracket. Everybody did an amazing job, and I do this time to time. For this contest, I will be giving out Steam games to the first, second, and third winner of every bracket. Just a little belated Christmas present and something to get your New Year started. All first, second, and third winners will be receiving prizes from our prize pool, and we got a bunch of new games added on there from the last couple months of Humble Bundle. So at the end of the video, guys, we're going to be going over all the promotions. So even if you didn't win, there's a good chance you will be promoted up into a rank. And then for the next contest, you will be competing in a higher bracket, or some of the competition has moved up and give you a better chance at the next contest. All right, guys, so let's just dive right on into it. So starting with the beginner bracket, our third place winner was San Tokyo Big Hero 6. However, it was flagged for copyright content, and that is one of our rules, guys. So be sure to keep an eye on your rules and keep an eye on your copyright claims, guys, and try to use original music that is copyright free. So our runner-up for taking third place instead will be Thor Escape from Sekar, created by Nox. And he says here, Thor Escape from Sekar is based on Thor Ragnarok and designed so the rider feels as if they are on Sekar, boarding the Grandmaster's private pleasure ship and flying around Sekar, attempting to make the grand escape. This launched wing coaster will make you feel like you're on the planet Sekar from Thor Ragnarok, while space junk falls from the sky upon entering the queue and exiting the ride. And this was a very fun little addition to the ride that we really enjoyed, and basically coasters are falling from the sky through portals. And that was a ton of fun. So congratulations to Nox for placing third place in the beginner bracket. All right, and the second place winner was The Escape by CP42, and unfortunately this again was flagged for copyright. Pretty unfortunate there, and instead our runner-up to take that spot will be Up the Ride by Jordy Porters. And he says, explore the unknown world of Paradise Falls. Make your way through the jungle and you might see the endangered paradise bird. But watch out for Charles Muntz and his little helper Alpha. He says, I chose to build the Up coaster because I like Pixar movies and I thought it'd be a nice challenge for me to build an Up inspired coaster. The coaster type is an inverted coaster. I think this fits really well with the movie because the coaster is in the air, just as the house. So really well done there, Jordy Porters, and congratulations on placing second place in the beginner bracket. All right, and our first place winner of the beginner bracket goes to Sleepy Hollow, created by Aero Coaster. And they say, hey there, I tried to do a highly detailed Sleepy Hollow themed coaster and had really big problems keeping the pieces under the 4K limit. I decided to choose Sleepy Hollow as the theme. I love the movie and setting in the old misty village in the middle of the dark forest. I try to recreate the most important scenes and convey discomfort feeling the movie conveys to the viewer. The coaster is a launch coaster, Torque. I picked that because it fitted the most to the scenery setup I had in mind. To sum up, I could say that I would have loved to put way more pieces into the blueprint, even though I had to delete many of them to get 4K. I think the coaster itself turned nearly as planned, and I hope you enjoyed it. And we did very much enjoy it, Aero Coaster. We thought the atmosphere and the little touches from the movie were spot on, and it was absolutely stunning. So congratulations, Aero Coaster, on first place of the beginner bracket. All right, and moving on to the builder bracket, our third place winner goes to Final Destination 3, The Experience, created by Artix. And he says, the Final Destination 3 experience is a 4K mini park including the Devil's Flight, 3 flat rides, and some shops, etc. I made a mini park because I felt like the rides give you the atmosphere you need to make the movie come alive, and a custom soundtrack for this added trigger effects to the coaster simulate the activities in the movie. Now, we really enjoyed this one, and the simulation of the coaster crashing into it and everything going wrong, the creaking and all the eerie things on the coaster was really well done. And the mini park, you did it in such a compact way that you still kept that 4K blueprint compact coaster to a Riddler style, but also represented the movie in a very good way, and then you've added little scenes from the movie to top it off. So really well done there, Artix, and congratulations on 3rd place. And our 2nd place winner goes to Avatar Aero Coaster, created by Sport1275. And he says, hello, my name is Sport, and my coaster is based on the movie Avatar. I chose it because I wanted to build a futuristic looking coaster, and I picked the Aero Coaster for its jungle look. The ride offers a flying sensation with lots of airtime and some long swervy curves. Hope you like it. Now, we very much did like this one indeed, and this one actually included the sci-fi aspect of Avatar. And I think throughout this contest we saw about 6 Avatar coasters, but this was really the only one that went and approached it from the sci-fi angle rather than just the pure jungle aspect, and we really enjoyed that. The colors were beautiful. Love the mechs and the little helicopters, and there's a lot of things here representing and making the Avatar shine in its truest form. So really well done, and congratulations to Sport1275 on 2nd place in your bracket. And the 1st place winner of the builder bracket goes to The Mummy, created by Sinvox. And he says, hi Johnny, Lauren, and Riddler. This is my submission for the movie coaster contest. The ride is based on the Mummy movies. It consists of exactly 4K pieces, and it has its own soundtrack. Hope you like it. Have fun playing. Alright, this one was really well done, and the lighting was impeccable, and the scenes from the movie, little audio clips. What was it, the Scorpion King? I can't really remember his name, but he was screaming at you in the ride. Little audio clips really took it a lot further, and there's a lot of really cool, interesting temples and crypts that you saw from the movie, and I just really love we all really love the atmosphere and the lighting of this coaster. It was just really well done. Not only did he capture everything from the movie, but he also did it in such a way where it was a beautiful, compact Riddler style coaster. So really good job there, and congratulations Sinvox on placing 1st place in the builder bracket. All right, moving on to the advanced builder bracket. 3rd place winner goes to The Matrix, created by Beep Beep. And he says here, I had trouble choosing a movie for this contest until I talked to my wife about the movies, and she mentioned The Matrix. I made a sign for The Matrix and some other movies, but ended up with The Matrix. Wix told me to watch Extraordinaire's version, which I had not seen yet, but since his was park coaster, I'm really happy how my 4,000 piece blueprint turned out. And we can't agree more. Beep Beep, you did a really good job at capturing all the elements of The Matrix. You even had some sort of, what do you call it, the Sentinels, I believe it was. That was your lift hill going up the legs, and all the little green lights, how you use the Christmas lights to kind of represent the letters and the text on the Matrix computer screens. You had a nice Neo sign out front, beautiful boarding station sign, and lots of details between the green Matrix colors and then the red Sentinel Underworld colors. It all came together, and again, a nice, beautiful, compact Riddler style coaster, and you did it and nailed all the theming from the Matrix perfectly. So impeccable work there, Beep Beep, and congratulations on 3rd place in your bracket. And 2nd place winner goes to Pirates of the Caribbean, created by Tri40. And he says, Pirates of the Caribbean is one of my favorite themed movies. I always loved the scenes and the many details in them. I recreated some of the scenes in this blueprint. I also created some of the places where Jack Sparrow has arrived on his adventures. I hope you enjoy it. Now, I have to say that the boarding sign, or the Pirates of the Caribbean sign, was just beautiful. Really love the typography on that. While it may just be pirate themed and you use a lot of the pirate assets from Planet Coaster, you did a good job at kind of accentuating that and bringing it a little bit more in the fun, playful aspect side of things, where you did some sets, you did some plays, and you did some shots from the movie. So it did kind of stray a little bit away from generic pirate, and it brought something of its own to call it the Pirates of the Caribbean. And then you also also nailed that compact blueprint, and great choice of coaster with the hybrid. There's so many good things to say about this, and we absolutely loved it. So congratulations, Tri40 on second place in your bracket. And our first place winner of the Advanced Builder bracket goes to Alien Movie, created by Theme Design. He says here, "Hi Johnny, you as a space engineer are here to do maintenance on this thermonuclear power plant. For some reason, the automatic plant keeps resetting its strike cycles. You have to find out what causes the problem and report back to Earth. Father out." So my inspiration on this coaster was the Alien Movie. Big fan of the Alien franchise. I chose a wing coaster for this ride because there aren't a lot of wing coasters out there, and the experience is pretty unique. It has a couple of near misses for the riders and gives that feeling of the facility is jam-packed with stuff to go wrong. From launch to finish, it is an adrenaline pumping ride, and I couldn't agree more. And not only is it an adrenaline pumping ride, we felt like it was a little bit of a dark ride as well. You went through the I guess the spaceship or something in the beginning. The doors are opening up. You see aliens popping out at you. The aliens were really well done. So you captured elements of the alien by creating your own sculptures, and I really appreciate that. And then the actual compact blueprint, like if you look at it from the outside, it screams futuristic alien sci-fi, and it has all the elements from the movie. And going through the facility with just the little details everywhere was just absolutely outstanding, and it definitely gave an eerie and scary vibe. So you nailed it on that aspect of what the Alien Movie represents, but you also did a really great compact fun coaster experience, and we really absolutely enjoyed it. So really well done, Theme Design. Congratulations on first place in the Advanced Builder bracket. All right, moving on to the heavyweights, guys, which is the experts, masters, and legends. This is a tough bracket. It was a tough bracket for us all, and we'll talk more about that in a second here. Let's just jump right on into it. So the third place winner of the heavyweight bracket goes to Finding Nemo, created by Zill. And he says, "Hello, this is coaster inspired by Finding Nemo. To be more in detail, the aquarium scene after they got captured in the sea in Australia. The fish tank itself is from the movie. The reason I used the Typhoon is because of the flexibility on what I could do with it. Also wanted to keep small cars so you have the idea that you are a fish in a tank. Hope you guys enjoy it and keep up the great work." Now, I have to say, we were absolutely blown away with this, and it's actually really impressive what he's done with the fish tank, the little aquarium, and all the fish swimming around. It's a perfect representation of the scene from the movie, but also something very difficult to achieve, creating a big giant square tank and not having it look clunky and have a bad footprint. The little ocean where it pours out the side into the ocean, he's made a little scene over there. Well, it might be a big kind of rectangular footprint. It was done really well, and everything was compact. So we still thought it hit the Riddler element, but at the same time, it displayed the movie impeccably. So the boarding sign, the Finding Nemo, was done really well. All the characters were captured in there, the colors, the vibrance of it all. I mean, we couldn't ask for more from a Finding Nemo coaster, and you absolutely nailed it. And you were the first submission of this bracket and set the bar really, really, really high. So really well done by Zill, and congratulations on third place in your bracket. All right, second place winner for the heavyweights goes to V for Vendetta, created by JR Tinman. And he says, "I've created a special audio track just for this contest, which is royalty free, but I'd also like to encourage the viewers after watching on Channel 5 Gaming to watch the video on my channel, which has much more immersive audio experience, containing actual clips from the movie as well as superb performance by Tchaikovsky, 1812 Adventure by Philadelphia Orchestra. The royalty free one I had to use the contest is pretty subpar, but it gets the job done. I hope you enjoy V for Vendetta, the ride." Now, holy moly, this was incredible, and I bet some of you were wondering, how is this not first place? So we had a lot of back and forth on this one. It's second place for a reason. It's absolutely amazing. The storytelling of the movie, you basically get to experience V for Vendetta, the movie, and certain clips from it. It was almost like a storytelling contest, but he also did it in the 4K limit. He did something really interesting by building all the walls, the track pieces, which I found insanely impressive. However, we felt that the actual blueprint itself was more of a facade. There was nothing on the backside, and you kind of had to wedge it up against a cliff or something, but it didn't have that footprint element that we were looking for in a Riddler style contest. However, he scored flawless points on the movie aspect. The building, the fireworks, the explosions, the boarding sign, the elements from the movie, everything is there. We just felt in terms of a placeable blueprint, this one might not have been perfect, and the first place winner did etch him out a bit on that aspect, and that was a big part of the contest. But very, very close, and only a point away from first place, and that's just fell short because of the footprint being such a big part of this contest. However, we do feel that this is one of the best movie coaster contest storytelling experiences overall. So really good job, JR Tinman. Absolutely blew us away with this. My jaw was on the floor the whole time, and what an amazing creation. And I didn't think this could be possible within a 4K blueprint. So you really wowed us there, and you never fail to impress on these contests, and you are an absolute machine. So congratulations, JR Tinman, placing second place in the biggest division of them all. All right, and our first place winner goes to Wild Wild West ride created by Fricker. And here he says, Jim West is a guns blazing former civil hero. Artemis Gordon is an inventive U.S. Marshal who excels in disguise. When the United States is threatened by psychotic Confederate Arliss Lovelace, President Ulysses Grant teams the duo up, bring him to justice. On a hazard-packed train journey in Planko, West and Gordon must combine their skills to best Lovelace and his diabolical machines. Please don't ride without using the custom music. Music is a remix, so no worries. Now I have to say I was a little bit worried about this remix, and you pulled it off. It did not get flagged, so very good job there, Fricker. I was really worried because it did score the highest, etched JR Tinman out by a point, and just to make a point here and just kind of say how Fricker really did hit the essence of what this contest is. You nailed the footprint, the fencing all the way around the outside with the paths. It was so compact and beautiful looking. You look at it and you see the Wild Wild West, amazing boarding station. I think you had it on the front and on the side of the coaster. You had the big giant mech spider from the movie, which is so iconic. You see it, you recognize it, you know it's the Wild West, and the actual Western assets, the buildings, were also impeccable. And again, you really nailed that footprint aspect while also capturing all the elements from the movie, as well as even a little touch of the audio, even though that didn't play a part into the score for this contest, as we weren't judging the audio, but you managed to pull that off as a bonus, which was really nice. Using the mine train coaster was really smart. It really added to that immersion. Yeah, I can't praise it enough. There's a lot of good things here, and it definitely screams the Wild Wild West, and it also definitely screams a Riddler style compact blueprint. So you brought it all together in one perfect package, and that's exactly what we were looking for in this contest. So congratulations, Fricker, for placing first place in the heavyweight bracket. That is quite an incredible feat considering how tough this bracket was. All right, so talking about the bracket a little bit, guys, I am looking at the scores. It was close. We have to give a shout out to Gremlins the Ride, as he was so close to tying with Finding Nemo, created by Byzil. It's such a close third place. So Gremlins the Ride definitely deserves a huge shout out in this category. And what's crazy here is Terminator the Ride by Deadeye Duck, Godzilla by Leebies, Monsters Inc. by Chant, Matrix by Mad, and Sugar Rush, Wreck-It Ralph, created by Wix, all had an even tie for essentially fourth place. If you exclude Gremlins, we'll just say fifth place. Everybody was super close, and then going down from there, we're only talking points difference. Every single coaster was just a point away, and then Harry Potter, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, War of the Worlds, all those had a tie as well. And you know, luckily we only had to do the tiebreakers and look really closely at the points for the top three, but everybody was so competitive, and it was just mere points away from everybody being in the top three. So a really competitive bracket with a lot of amazing creations. So really good job to everybody in the heavyweight bracket, as well as everybody else in this contest. This was our biggest contest yet. It took 14 hours to judge, so shout out to both Lauren and Riddler for sticking through it, getting through all of these, judging them. Yeah, what an amazing contest, really. With 72 submission, I think it was. That is a lot of coasters to ride. So very good job to everyone who participated in the contest, and I hope the audience, the viewers, really enjoyed all the results and all the creations that came out of this contest. And big shout out to Riddler for helping come up with the theme and the rules for this contest, as it was inspired inspired by a compact Riddler-style blueprint with a movie theme element added on. So quite an amazing contest, everybody. Absolutely a ton of fun, and I'm looking forward to see what you guys do for the scenario contest. So let's dive onto the promotions, and then we'll wrap it up there. All right, everybody, moving on to the promotions. Just a quick rundown of this. We do this at the end of every contest. I look at your workshops, and I see what you have done since our last contest, what you did for this contest, and what you have done since this contest. And I get a refresher of where you're at. And we have a whole document outlining the ranks. So if you're interested in knowing why you didn't get a promotion yet, take a look at the document and kind of get a feel for what is required to move up from the current rank that you're in now. We're looking for a little bit of quality and quantity. It's a mixture of the both, and also how well is your performance in the current contest, and how well do we think you're going to perform in the next contest. The whole reason for the ranking is to really help divide people in the contest so that we believe we have kind of a fair assessment of where everyone's at when they compete. We don't want beginners going up against master builders and so on and so forth, and I do my best to make sure everyone is in a place where I feel it reflects their skill level, but also gives them a good chance to compete. So I think everybody did an amazing job here, and if you didn't get a promotion, you are probably close too. So keep building in between the contests and keep participating. All right, so now you got a rundown of that. Let's dive right on into it. For the beginner bracket, here are the following promotions: Mech Dragon 12, Jackson, Amig 88, Awesome is 5, CP 42, Awi, Aravia, Knox, Jordy Porters, and Nuclear UK. All of you guys are moving up to the builder bracket. And for the builder bracket, we have the following promotions: Sport 1275, Arctix, Wildy 76, Kakatusi, Finn the Human, Sinvox, and Twanic. All you guys are moving up to the advanced builder bracket. And for the advanced bracket, we have the following: Theme Design, Damon27, Dextro, Colin Zinkin, Tri40, GGCSB, Beep Beep, Peaches, Matt Yorshin, Taco King, and Red Nebula. All you guys are moving up to the expert bracket. Congratulations. And for our experts, we have a few to give out here. We have Bizil, Princess, Rohana, and JR Tinman. Congratulations to the four of you. You are all being moved up to Master Builders. And for our Master Builder bracket, we have two new legends, and they are Floss and Fricker. Congratulations to the both of you. You guys are absolutely legendary creators, and that is undeniable. So welcome to the legend ranks, Floss and Fricker. Really well done. And there you go, everybody. That's the promotions. First, second, and third place winners. You will all be contacted with your prizes. We'll have a prize list that you could choose from, about 150 to 200 Steam games. You can pick whatever you want from there. Lauren will be sending out that email, so keep an eye on that and pick out what game you want. And I hope everybody had fun with the contest and enjoys their prizes and their promotions. And I look forward to seeing what you guys do in the next one. So thank you to everybody who participated, and as well as thank you to the wonderful audience for viewing and experiencing this whole contest alongside with us. So there you go, guys. That's going to do it for this contest video. If you guys enjoy these contests and you enjoy the Channel 5 gaming community and everything we're doing here, please do consider trying to become a patron. It really helps out. It helps keep these contests going, and the more patrons we can get, the more creative, fun things like this we can do month to month. All right, everybody, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful day and a wonderful new year in 2018. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye now.